You know I don't need you to watch me anymore. It's quiet as Cameron swallows the pill, angling himself though so that Devon can see. Then he follows it with the rest of the 5 or so pills he holds in his paw. Cameron finishes swallowing those, knowing that, in an hour, he won't be able to keep his eyes open, cutting short the time he would have spent with Devon. They don't really go out anymore. Right. Or do you still not trust me? No, I agree with you, but we also agreed I'd do it for at least another year. A year, just in case. Even if you said you were fine, remember? Cameron hates the fact that he's right. Yeah, because you don't trust me. Spitefully, Cameron turns to show Devon the underside of his tongue, as if the bear might be suspicious he's hiding it. Cameron, you want to do a cavity search too? Hey, you know, maybe that could be our solution. I take my meds, and you get to play with my ass. Cameron feels the burst of anger from Devon, and for some reason, it feels good. That's kind of a fucked up thing to say, don't you think? Why would I even care about that right now? Devon's already sounding angry, way quicker than he usually does when Cameron provokes him like this. And suddenly, they're in a fight. The ones they never had before echo. I know you care about it, Devon. I can feel it from your very fucking night. Every fucking night. Are you kidding me right now? Devon's voice trembles with emotion. He's more hurt than angry. Cameron should do something to help him, to soothe him, but instead he wants this fight. For a moment he even wants Devon to hit him, to punch him right in the face, and end everything as they know it. Not much for them to lose anyway. Kill him, grab one of the knives. Imagery flashes in his mind's eye of a knife sticking out of Devon's neck. An imagined scene he'd never asked for. But insistent showing him various ways he can use the knife. It would free Devon from the burden that is Cameron's brain. Why do you want me to take my meds when I don't want to anyway? Pretty different from college, right? This is so different, Cameron. I know I taught shit on stuff like that before, but this is not the same. Yeah, because this is actually dangerous. Because I'm a problem to you now. And you just want me to take whatever will make me act halfway normal. Even if it makes me feel like shit. I want you to get better. I'm not gonna get better, Devon. This is permanent. That doesn't mean you can't get better. That's the whole point. And then I'll relapse. If you relapse, we help you get better again. I probably won't even be able to get off the meds. You know I don't even care about the stupid voice anymore. Or even the tics. I'll make you care, you piece of shit. Shut up. Cameron's shout reverberates through the kitchen. And he senses all the typical emotions he gets from Devon these days. Worry, distress, fear, and pity. Cameron takes a second to refocus his scattering mindset. His train of thought that he seems to derail mid-sentence. It feels like my soul has been sucked out. And I don't know if it's the meds, or the crazy, or just me. But I hate it. I hate it too. I hate it so fucking much. I hate that you feel this way. That's why I'm doing this. But you don't even have a fucking clue what this is like. No one does. They just think that if you're on your meds, all's good. I didn't do that. You're right. I don't. But you're all I think about almost every minute of the day because I see you suffer. And I want to stop it. Lies, idiot. Better to stab yourself if you won't stab him. I'm probably suffering because of the meds. It's like back in college, but 10 times worse. I can't write or even listen to music anymore. I don't want to do anything. Come on, Cameron. This is the main reason people relapse. Remember what the psychiatrist said about time and patience for yourself. But what's the point of taking meds if I feel this way? This isn't living, Dev. You need time. A year at least. And maybe then we can start tapering off, but not now. How the hell would I get off this shit if I'm constantly spazzing out like a freak without it? They're already speculating I'm treatment resistant. That idea makes his stomach churn with dread and anxiety, and he even feels his diaphragm tensing up just slightly. He'd read too much medical literature. Enough to tell him he'd likely have a shitty quality of life. Up to 30 years of his life expectancy. And no end to be a burden on the people around him. Cameron feels a burst of anxiety from Devon too. Then we'll try again, right? While Cameron never thought hard on what he might do, he does suppose he's considering ending it. If this is how the rest of his life will play out, he's sure he will eventually. But only when Devon isn't here to take that blow. Hate you. Want you to die. The voice continues to talk and Cameron rubs his ear, trying to ground himself. emotionally exhausted and feeling detached. Right. The obvious signs of Cameron's symptoms being aggravated seems to bring Devon down as well. The bear quickly hugs Cameron. I'm sorry. And I just want to remind you that she was talking hypothetically about you possibly being treatment resistant, so we can prepare for anything. Despite his sore, sensitive skin, feels good after the burst of anger and despair. I'm just sad. I'm sad because I had such a good life with you. And it feels like it was just yesterday, but it's just gone now. It's strange that he can remember his past life so vividly. The feeling of his brain being semi-normal. Devon squeezes him tighter. Devon squeezes him tighter. You always talk about the new you. And now we just have to wait for him to get there. We'll have a new life. It'll just be a rough couple of months, maybe a bit longer. Cameron sniffles. What day is it anyway? Like the 15th? The 24th, I think. I forgot that your birthday was last week. I just remembered now. Devon laughs. Honestly, me too. The hardest thing about that particular argument for Devon was that he completely emphasized with Cameron. He can't imagine being in that situation. Made to take medication that changes him so fundamentally that he's not in full control of his movements. Or even his breathing. As the coyote is justified in being angry, sad, childish, and sometimes outright spiteful, that doesn't mean that it isn't unsettling seeing that the Cameron lash out and cry in ways Devon had never seen him come close to before. At points, it feels like he's watching the deconstruction of a life in real time. It leaves his stomach feeling hollow and sick, like it did days after Brian had a go at it. The thought of the old bear makes Devon so angry now that he wishes the man was still alive. At least then, there'd be a chance for him to try and knock out a few more of his teeth. In court during the victim impact statement or something. And the stress continues to build as Cameron's condition remains unstable. The transfer was scheduled for November. And Devon is trying to type up extremely apologetic and professional email to explain the situation. And also request a possible video meeting to delay the transfer. It's a reasonable request, especially considering the state of the world at the moment. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, his breathing picks up speed. Confused, Devon watches as the edges of his vision begin to darken. He can't figure out why he suddenly feels as if he's going to pass out. The first thing that comes to Devon's mind is Arturo's older brother, who died of a pulmonary embolism after what was supposedly a simple surgery. The one that Artie talked about casually, while high, even though Devon knows he's still devastated by it. Devon stands up from his desk, walking, then sinking to the ground as the room spins. Cam, I need help, please. I can't. Before he can stop himself, he blurts out Cameron's name, simultaneously questioning whether that's a good idea or not. Cameron seeing his boyfriend die in front of him won't exactly help his mental state, so it's better that he probably sleeping like a rock right now. He pulls out his phone as he's on his knees, having pressed the 911, before very groggy, sedated Cameron comes in, his expression of blurry confusion turning into fear. Don't worry. I just... can't catch my fucking breath. A look of recognition comes over the coyote's face, kneeling in front of Devon. He presses the bear's head against his chest. Devon, it's okay. We're okay. Breathe with me. Devon's not sure if that's what the problem is, but after just a few seconds, it stops. Are you okay? I've never seen you like that before. Hi, Vinny. That doesn't work on the PNG. Devon sees Cameron's neck twitch multiple times, and he immediately feels like an idiot. Here he is having a stupid breathless panic attack while Cameron is having a vocal tics that force him to almost pass out from not being able to breathe. Devon tries to get him back to bed, but Cameron sleeps on the sofa in the study, determined to be there if Devon needs him again. While Devon feels like he should be the one doing the comforting right now, he's glad to have Cameron there. So that's what the coyote feels like when he's panicking. A scary moment, but Devon doubts he'll let the feeling sneak up on him again, now that he's familiar with it. He had considered therapy and medication, like he's constantly trying to find for Cameron, but part of him has to admit that he's scared, too, after seeing what the coyote had to go through. And besides, he's not bad enough that he needs help. He'll settle on what always helped him deal with stress in the past, which is being active. Exercise will be good for both of them, actually. Once he sends this email, he'll figure out how to renew both their gym memberships, assuring the place is still even open. Devon steps out of the gym, taking a deep breath of the frigid February air. There aren't many cars or people on the street, not this early on a Saturday morning. Probably because they're sleeping in like they should be. Devon instinctively begins to reach out for Cameron's paw, but he's not there. He hasn't been there for a while now. Almost a year. Well, what he used to be is there. At home. In the urns. Sitting on Cameron's old dresser along with all the coyotes, all the little possessions that Devon had kept. It hurts even more because he's almost certain that Cameron would have loved the city. He would do a better job remembering that Cameron isn't right next to him if quit thinking about me like I'm dead. I'm not. I'm thinking about you like you're physically gone. I do miss being physically present. I guess I could be dead, but it doesn't really matter. You're not dead. I'm just like your vessel now. That is such a creepy word. Just say it like I'm your passenger. By the way you reek. It's Saturday, so I don't have work. Besides, I'm not taking a shower even when the air dryer temperature is room temperature. I mean, I didn't say I didn't like it. It's from a fresh workout. Devin grunts as he makes his way through the parking lot towards his car. You were pushing yourself really hard, to be honest. Take it easier next time. Taking it easy is what got you hurt. Anyway, the more echoes we can kill off, the better. I doubt you have that much of an impact, Devin. This shit is old, ancient. It's a lot bigger than us in a lot of different ways. I just want to see how well this works out. If it can be done, maybe we can tell others about it and start a movement. To kill off haunted places at the source. But how many people have their dead boyfriend in their head giving them psychic abilities? Well, I won't tell them that part. Just the psychic part. Gonna take credit for my abilities. Hey, I'm learning to fight too. You see how much I've been bulked up? Devin flexes his muscles under his winter coat and padding muscles he wishes he had when he fought Brian. I didn't know you could punch ghosts. And I wish you'd get a different coach. He beats on you way too hard. I knew what I was getting into. Anyway, remember about the sauce. Usually some shitty person feeding these places. Oh well, punching real people sounds worse, actually. Either way, this is all a good workout. You should try... Devin catches himself halfway through saying it. Even though he knows it's coming, and even though he tries to stop it, the imagery of Cameron's ruined face flashes through his mind. He should just be happy that the coyote is still talking to him. That he's still with him. Kind of. I miss you.